Hey everyone, welcome to the Decorative Den, a look inside my craft room where I share all things crafting, planning, and DIY. My name is Charity and I am so happy to have you here with me. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my A5 disc-bound planner, and I'm going to be memory keeping the month of November. And instead of using a sticker kit or some cardstock, I thought it would be fun to use these scraps of sticker paper I have from other projects, and I'm going to paint them with these watercolors that I found when I was cleaning out my craft room the other day. So if you are interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. All right, so the first thing I did was just put a mat down to protect my table. This is the cutting mat that has turned into pretty much my painting and messy project mat. And all I did was find my two largest scrap pieces of sticker paper, and I secured them with some washi tape. Mainly just to hold them in place and also to prevent the sticker paper from curling once I add the paint and water to it. And then really I just jumped in. I definitely did not have a real plan going into this for what I wanted the finished product to look like. I decided instead to just kind of have fun with it. I pretty much just knew that I wanted a just abstract wash of colors with a few different focal points that have different patterns or textures to them. And so it was kind of a happy accident, I guess, that my paint I found is quite literally 10-year-old watercolor paint. And so, of course, I did not store it very well. And most of the tubes were pretty hard and dried up. And so there were a very limited number of colors I could actually get out of the tubes. So these ones that you're seeing, like this pretty rose color, the nice blue, this like kind of snot green, and just a basic black, those are pretty much the only colors I could get out of the tubes. But I call this a happy accident because these are definitely colors I wouldn't normally pair together, and they're colors that I don't use as frequently in my planner and certainly not together in this color palette. So I think it's nice. This definitely just by accident pushed me out of my comfort zone and kind of forced me to do a setup with colors that I normally wouldn't use. But yeah, so I'm just going through and finishing up adding my color here. And again, no real technique, no real plan, just having fun with it. And it was actually a really relaxing process. So I think I might get some more watercolor paints that actually work and try this again at another point in time. But once I was done adding all of my paint, I just set this aside and I let it dry overnight. And then here is what it looked like the next day. I think it came out really great. I like that the colors lightened up a little bit as they dried. And so I just went through my collection of washi tape and pulled out some tape that I thought went well with the colors of this sticker paper. And then spent some time trimming it down and kind of figuring out which portions of the sticker paper I wanted to actually use in the spread. And so you can see here, instead of like really measuring, I kind of just took my pencil and made some rough guidelines, and that seemed to work out fine. I definitely had to trim and fix things a little bit, but I am not someone who plans for perfection in any kind of way. I find that in general, I care less about the finished product and what it looks like and more about just the process. Planning for me is just such a fun creative outlet, and it's just time where I spend kind of quietly working and just exploring and being creative. And so it's definitely more about the process for me than it is the finished product. But yeah, I would be interested to hear if it's that way for other people. Are you someone who you plan because you want your finished product to look just beautiful and perfect? And do you get annoyed when things are crooked or things like that? Or do you prioritize just being creative? Let me know in the comments below. I would be interested in hearing. But yeah, so now I'm going through and I am just adding my glitter tape here. I have this pink glitter tape and this black glitter tape just to make the little areas where I put my sticker paper down look a little more finished. And that's pretty much it for the decorating for now. I'm going to jump into my day by day. And so for Sunday the 1st, I put down this clock from Papershire just to mark that daylight saving time ended that day. And that just always throws me for a loop when it starts getting dark at like 4 o'clock. And then Monday, I put down this little Amazon sticker. This is from the shop, Every Minute a Story. And I just used that to mark that my husband and I ordered some baby gifts for our niece and nephew, which was fun to pick out for them. Tuesday, I put down a little paperclip bow sticker that is from the shop Mochi Kichi, and I just used that to mark election day and that I voted. And then on the 4th, I put down another sticker from Mochi Kichi, this little character that is like on his side and has a little dizzy symbol above him. Pretty much because, even though going into the election, all the news outlets said like it'll take more than one day to know the results most likely, and we were going to have to count a lot of mail-in ballots. I still was like super stressed that we did not have results on election night. So I spent the entire day pretty much obsessing over the count to the point where I definitely just gave myself a stress headache and was just a total mess. So use that character to mark that. Thursday was pretty much the same. I went to work and was stressed all day. So instead of marking it again, I decided to just put down some washi tape to fill in that box. And then on Friday, I put down a little, what is this character's name? I can't remember the character's name, but it's a little marshmallow character from the shop La La Land that is a printable shop. And so I used that just to mark that my husband and I ordered pizza and had it delivered, which was really nice. Definitely one of the things I miss the most is getting to eat out on Friday nights and not having to cook at the end of the week. And so it was nice just to order delivery and kind of be able to have a relaxing night with no cooking. On Saturday, I put down this adorable little feminist character. This is a memoji from the shop 5 Minutes of Happiness, and it's wearing a little shirt that says female on it. And I used that to mark that on Saturday the election was called that Biden and Harris won, and so I thought that was such an appropriate sticker to mark this kind of historic occasion, which is so exciting. On Sunday, I put down this hilarious little Baby Yoda mermaid from the shop Fox and Cactus, and that's just to mark that I watched the first episode of the new season of The Mandalorian that day. I am so excited for this season and so happy that we get more Baby Yoda show. Then on Monday the 9th, I put down this face palm sticker. This is also from the shop Fox and Cactus. And I used that to mark that I just had like the most Monday moment possible on Monday. I got into work and pretty much immediately spilled my cup of tea all over my work laptop, which was not great. I was like freaking out, but luckily I was able to dry it off before really any damage was done, and the computer is still working and I have no issues with it. So I was really lucky with that. But it was just pretty much spent my entire morning stressing out about that. Then on Tuesday, my highlight is a little more private, so I decided to skip over that for now and I'll add it in later. The 11th, I didn't have much going on, so I just did another washi box. On the 12th, I put down a Instagram icon, and I used that to mark that I reached 500 followers on Instagram, which is just so exciting. That is a really, I feel like, exciting number to achieve, especially for me because I do not post on Instagram probably as frequently as I should. So I was really excited about that. Then on Friday, I put down another one of those bow clips from Mochi Kichi just to mark that it was the last day of fall term at the university I work at. So that's kind of when things start wrapping up, especially because I'm in an academic department now. And so the weeks after fall term wrapping up kind of slow down, which is nice. Then on Saturday, I skipped that day just because, again, I had a more private highlight to put down. On the 15th, oh my gosh. So the 15th, literally just 7 days after I spilled tea on my laptop, I spilled seltzer on my personal laptop. So both of my laptops in the same week had beverages dumped all over them. Oh. Again, luckily I was able to dry it off and my computer is still working, but I just could not believe I did this twice in 1 week. Then on Monday the 16th, I put down a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. just to mark that I got a COVID test that day. Not because I had symptoms or anything, but just because they were offering them at work for anyone, just to kind of see what your status was before going into the holiday season. So I did take advantage of that, which was nice. On Tuesday, I had a pretty chill day working from home, but I did make myself this delicious chai tea latte using loose leaf chai tea. And so I wanted to mark that because it was super delicious and I plan to make more throughout the holiday season. On the 18th, the 18th was such a good day. I had some exciting family news that day. And then here I marked with a little sticker from Mochi Kichi that I also made it to 550 subscribers on YouTube, which is so amazing and more than I honestly could ever imagine. So thank you all so much for just watching these videos and for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. I have so much fun just making these videos and being able to share creative projects. And so it's really fun to just see that people are enjoying them and definitely appreciate everyone who watches. The 19th was another day where I just did a washi box, and then the 20th I marked with a little character from Every Minute a Story, and that was just to note that my husband and I met up for lunch and we got some takeout from a little local sandwich shop, which was super delicious. Then on the 21st, I used a little excited sticker from Mochi Kichi because that was a day we did like an hour and a half road trip just so we could go to Wegmans, which if you are from New York or have ever been to a Wegmans, it is literally the most amazing grocery store ever. And so we did an extra long trip just to get our groceries from Wegmans that day, and it was wonderful. The 22nd, I marked Skyping my family with another sticker from Mochi Kichi. And then the week of the 23rd, which is the week of Thanksgiving, I only worked 1 day. And so I used another little sticker from La La Land to mark that night I just kind of relaxed, watched the newer series of Charmed, had some wine, me time. It was nice. Then on Tuesday, I did some Christmas shopping at our local small businesses. So that was really enjoyable and nice to do before the craziness of the holidays. On the 25th, I just cooked all day long to prep things for Thanksgiving. And then the 26th, obviously, was Thanksgiving Day. And so my husband and I just had Thanksgiving at home and Skyped our families, which was nice. It was definitely a different kind of Thanksgiving, but one that I appreciated. 27th, I have a little Etsy sticker from Mochi Kichi to mark that it was Black Friday and I did some online shopping that day. And then on the 28th, I put down a little snowman from the shop, the Twin Mermaids, to mark that I put my Christmas decorations out that day. And then finally on the 29th, I cleaned my craft room. This was the day I found my watercolor paints and finally organized the giant mess in my craft room. The 30th was a low-key day, so I just finished by putting some washi tape down. But yeah, guys, this is what the finished spread looks like. My camera did cut off, so you did just miss me filling out everything with pen. And then I added one more strip of the watercolor sticker paper up at the top just to fill in that space. and I am super happy with how this turned out. Like I said, these colors definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I just love that it's something kind of new and different for my planner. And I really enjoyed the process of just getting to use supplies that I already had to create something new and fun. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button for me so I know, and I will make other videos like this in the future. Consider subscribing if you are interested in other crafting, planning, and DIY videos. And again, thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to have you here with me. I will catch you in the next video, guys. Bye!